Hello, my name is Dr. Michelle Miedenberg. I actually had my first online class. I teach a graduate course at NYU on mindfulness. And, we got to talking about obviously the coronavirus and how everybody's impacted by it, especially having to conduct this class online, which was totally unexpected. And particularly with the mindfulness class, obviously there's a lot of experiential exercises, which we're unfortunately not going to be able to do directly, but I will try my best to give them guidance, online. What I was really thinking about and what I spoke to, my students about was loving kindness. And with the work that they're going to be doing and they're currently doing in their practices, what came up for them, which was really unfortunate, is because of needing to leave, their internships as quickly as they didn't have the opportunity, some of them, to have closure with the clients they're working with, and how disappointing that was for them that they didn't get to say goodbye and really, terminate. And, I'm finding that there's so many populations that are really deeply affected and those that we're not even aware of. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that and dedicate this particular guided meditation to loving kindness towards others. So there are so many people out there, which I'm sure you know, that have lost their jobs. A lot of families that relied on their children going to school just to enable them, for subsistence, to be able to eat breakfast and lunch. Those with severe financial challenges because they're unable, not necessarily because they lost their jobs, but they're unable to currently work. Very vulnerable populations. Again, those who are isolated, who are alone, particularly, again, with the aging population and not being able to have their families visit them, caregivers come. The other population, which we've seen also an increase in, and I think the general public isn't even aware of it and hasn't really been talking about it, is the population of families that have domestic violence and child abuse, both, emotional, verbal, physical, and sexual child abuse. So could you imagine those children who typically are in school and have refuge from being in school all day and have to be in those homes 24/7 now because of being, basically quarantined. So, for some of us, again, who are sitting at home in the confines of our home and are able to read and watch TV and play board games and do other fun things, there are a lot of families who are truly suffering. We really can't forget about that. And lastly, the people who are on the front lines of this, the doctors and nurses, and all the healthcare providers that are really working to enable us to be safe. They have to be out there. They can't be at home like we are. So, can't say enough gratitude for the work that all of them are doing as well. So I wanted to dedicate this to those who really need loving kindness and care and compassion during this time. So if we could all do that together in unity, and really acknowledge those who are, not only suffering because of disease and fear, but just because of the predicament they're currently in, that just exacerbates things. So if you could, again, very straight posture, and if you could close your eyes if you feel comfortable, we're going to do a loving kindness guided meditation. And again, I want you to tap into your body and really think about others. Like we talked about, those that have financial stressors, those who have difficulty, again, just getting their basic needs met. Some who are extremely vulnerable and who need warmth and kindness at this time. Those whose safety is at risk. Those who are on the front lines, which are making them vulnerable. And to really find a location in your body where you're feeling that compassion, Could be in your heart, could be in your arms. Again, just imagine where that is showcased for you. And I want you to think about if you were to be able to express kind and compassionate words, what you may say to somebody in that position. And then take a moment to think about a gesture you might show them, whether a hug, some words of inspiration, a poem you could share with them that would give them hope, letting them know that they're cared for, letting them know that they're seen by us. And imagine being able to directly give them that love and kindness. And then thank yourself for being as kind as you are. So repeat in your mind, thank you for my kindness. Thank you for my generosity. Thank you for allowing me to give to others. Thank you for my warmth. Thank you for giving me opportunities to be the best person that I can be. Thank you for giving me opportunities to thrive and be my best self. And lastly, show yourself a gesture of kindness, whether it's imagining being hugged or someone smiling generously to you. Or warmly shaking someone's hand. And try to feel that in the depths of your body. And last, put your hands in a prayer position. And allow yourself to feel generosity throughout your day and to take that with you wherever you go. And when I count to 3 and when you're ready, you could open your eyes. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you so much for sharing this. And please be good to yourself and stay safe and healthy. Thank you.